Primal Sutra and we back. Let's get it. Upward spiral. Gang, gang, gang. To the future gods and goddesses. Aho to all my relations. Flow Mistake. Welcome back to the channel. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're new. We're talking all about burnout prevention today, okay? So burnout is probably one of those words that you've heard in modern culture. Burnout is measured in 3 ways. Number 1, emotional exhaustion. You feel emotionally overwhelmed right now, okay? You feel like there's just too much emotion to deal with. I cannot possibly deal with all of this. I'm getting overwhelmed. I'm getting too tired of all this nonsense, right? When you tell yourself, I feel tired of all this nonsense, you're probably heading towards burnout. The next, we have cynicism or depersonalization. This is where you get very critical and naggy and complaining and bitter about the things around you. This obviously comes from a type of stress response, right? Your body is making you cranky. You're not getting enough rest or sleep. And so you're getting this kind of frantic or panicky feeling. Finally, we have a diminished professional self-efficacy. Self-efficacy, how do you define that? It's basically the belief that you have on your performance or your capabilities, okay? Can you do it? Can you not do it? If you feel like it's not possible, it's not for me, I can't, it's, I have no choice, it's hopeless, it's a last ditch resort. That's the kind of language, right, of burnout. The language of burnout is like you're in a crisis mode, like enough is enough. I've done all the work that I can, and I want to try to get out of this. Now let's talk about the 12 stages. Stage 1 is you feel this strong need to prove yourself. Like you've been wronged in some way. Like you feel like a sense of, I'm gonna use my fuel and tap into my anger. I'm gonna prove them all wrong. The second stage is you keep working towards pushing and working harder in order to prove yourself. Stage 3 is you stop neglecting your own needs. You start focusing more on the work over your needs. Stage 4 is you become conflicted and you start blaming the rest of the world and you start blaming your situation. Like, why is this happening to me? What's wrong with me? That person is at fault, the boss is at fault, this other, right? And you start placing blame on everything around you instead of taking responsibility for yourself, right? Stage 5 is you start to change your values in order to work more and be more focused. So you actually step away from some of your core values or things that you've had before, like, loyalty or maybe courage or one of these values that you used to incorporate earlier on. You start to diminish it. You stopped trusting in that value. You change the value in order to get more work done, in order to be more productive. Stage 6 is denial. You deny the work problems, you deny the work stress. You're just kind of pushing it all to the side and deny, push away, repress, suppress, okay? Stage 7 is you start to withdraw from your family and your social life. Stage 8 is people notice a change in your personality, like you're getting more bitter and it's starting to morph your persona. This is also very upsetting to people who are very close to you, your loved ones, and so forth. Stage 9 is a depersonalization. You just don't feel like you anymore. You feel like a shell of a human being. Stage 10 is you feel empty, you feel numb. Sometimes even substance abuse can take control at this stage. Stage 11 is where you're completely depressed, you feel lost. And this is just complete exhaustion. You can't get out of bed, you just feel completely zapped out with your energy. Stage 12, the final stage, you burn out, you collapse, okay? Burnout is basically a mental and physical collapse. So already I've given you some of the warning signs in the first few stages, okay? And again, it starts from stage 1, which is needing to prove yourself. So catch yourself there already, okay? Like you're trying to really compensate, right? You're saying that this is me, I'm a hard worker, I must prove it to myself that I can do this. But using that kind of no limits, push it past your limit, that toxic hustle mentality is actually getting you to start this chain of reaction, right? Where it's just burning and it becomes a wild brush fire eventually, right? When burnout happens, we avoid blaming ourselves, we blame everybody else, the environment, we bypass, we deny, right? All these different things. But if you can catch yourself doing this, if you can stay conscious as you're burning out or going through the stages, you can reverse this around. Meditating, exercising, breath work, going for a little walk in nature. Like, these things will actually make the symptoms of your burning out a lot less, okay? It will relieve some of the stress that you're going through. The thing is, you are so in the past and so in the future, which is creating a tension in you. You need to get back into the present moment again, back into your flow state again. One thing that I would highly recommend is you track your stress. If your stress is going too much, you could just try to track it and just see whether it's going down or whether it's going up, okay? I know when my body is too high in its cortisol and it needs to relax. So I just modulate my breathing during that time. And I also allow myself to be more grounded and present. So maybe splash some water on my face or do something very different that creates a new pattern of thinking, okay? You want a new pattern of thinking, a mindset that will override that burnout. Your self-talk has to be kinder towards yourself. You're beating yourself up in your own mind. Whereas, are you congratulating yourself? Are you giving yourself credit? Because you've done a lot of cool things in life. Maybe nobody's clapping for you, giving you credit. So you're trying to prove yourself to others so that they give you credit. But until you give yourself credit, it won't mean shit, because every other relation is due to your self-relation. How are you relating to you? So speak up for yourself. To fix your burnout, you have to get to the cause of it, not the symptoms. Burnout is caused by unsustainable effort. Okay, either you're being too intense or you're going a little bit low, you know, or you're not able to manage the effort effectively. For men, let me tell you this, testosterone affects your effort, okay? If you are a low testosterone man and you're going through burnout, you're gonna feel 10 times worse, because you'll feel that much more emotional, that much more, you know? And so creating a healthy diet, a plan for yourself, right? Where you're actually changing your lifestyle around. You start feeling healthier, you have more vajra, more vitality, more prana. That's what you really want for yourself right now. In a world that's obsessed with productivity, we believe in success at all costs. So a lot of burnout is very superficial fixes. My belief is the organization is a big part of it. So if you're a part of an organization that fosters this kind of unhealthy mindset, you need to incorporate more of a steady pulse team, level-headed entrepreneurs in your team, okay? What do I mean about pulse? Okay, this is from the book, The Burnout Fix. These are 5 pillars for having a steady pulse. Pace for performance, okay? Slow down the pace. Going too fast, you're rushing. Slow it down, okay? It's not a deadline, it's just a due date. Slow it down. You're gonna get there. Number 2, undo your untidy thinking, okay? You have unhelpful narratives, unhelpful thoughts that are discouraging you from working, discouraging your work ethic, making you feel like you're not doing enough, whereas maybe you're doing a lot. Number 3 is leveraging leisure. Look, man, if you don't leverage your leisure, you are going to feel drained. You need some practices where you feel like or relaxation activities or active recovery activities, okay? Active recovery exercises, especially flow training. Look up flow training, Mike Chang, 7 minutes, go do that. Okay, start doing that. That will clean up some of the gunk for you, okay? Do it every morning if you can. Do some flow training every morning. It's very, very powerful for you, okay? Even if you just do the 100 hops, that's completely valid. Do something at least from there. The next is secure support. Having a support system, guys, having a team, having somewhere, a solace, a community that you can depend on, that's what's really cool. That's what's really powerful and really cool. We're improving our survival by getting together as Primal Sutra flow state Jedis. We are the priest beasts and we need to feel secure, right? Imagine having an insecurity guard. No, I want a security guard, bro. I don't want to have insecurities coming up as I'm burning out. No, I want to feel secure with myself and I want my community to mirror that security. Because if everyone on my team is insecure, we're all gonna be frantic and fighting with each other and scared and running from this low vibrational fear state of mind, rather than what? Collaboration. Collaboration, right? Try adopting collaboration instead of competition in your workplace right now. You need more collaboration when your company is burning out, or you are burning out and you're the manager or something, okay? And lastly, E, so pulse, P-U-L-S-E. E is for evaluating your efforts. Evaluate your efforts, okay? How much are you really giving, and what is the ROI? What is the return on investment? What is the energy that you're putting in, and what is the energy that you're getting back? What is the effort you're putting in? What is the effort you're getting back? Calm your nervous system down and make yourself feel safe. Dr. Joe Dispenza meditation or breathwork is very powerful, okay? Highly recommend that. Highly recommend that. A lot of my top students have been using that very successfully in order to get rid of some of the gunk, right? The gunk that gets trapped in the system. So let's learn how to fuel our growth, have more resilience, but be kinder to ourselves. Have a better loving self-talk towards ourselves, because we deserve it. We deserve to win, we deserve to succeed, but not at the expense of our health and our mental health, okay? Oh yeah, we got the paycheck, the trophy, the promotion, the girlfriend, whatever, but at the expense of what? Right? Like, you're not even a solid character, you're a dilapidated human being right now. Like, how are you gonna enjoy yourself once you actually achieve the rewards of your work? Right? So take it easy, go on a vacation, you know, just put your mind away from working for now. Like, just, you need a break, man. I mean, that's the simplest answer, right? You need a break. And so when you notice yourself going through these 12 stages, just bring yourself back. And we have a lot of healing practices at Primal Sutra. So if you need any help with your burnout, maybe you're facing burnout and you want some of the energy medicine stuff and you want to clear all this kind of metaphysical gunk from your system, you know who to call, okay? Flow Busters, let's get it. Upward Spiral Gang, may we never be the same again. I'll see you soon. See you on the other side.